Hello everyone. Today we are presenting our business cleaning project on Lamesley Childcare. Project focuses on analyzing the organization and providing strategic recommendations to improve workforce stability and overall service quality. In coming to the executive summary, this slide includes mainly three areas which we focused on. External environment using pistol and internal environment factors using pistol analysis, and also SWOT frameworks to understand key forces affecting Lamsley. Secondly, we examine the staff retention and challenge, particularly the high turnover rate in the childcare sector. Finally, based on our findings, we developed five strategic recommendations aimed at improving workforce stability and enhancing service quality. Overall, the goal is to help Lamsley move from reactivate problem solving to a more proactive and sustainable strategy. And coming to the next slide, which is an organizational context, Lamsley Childcare is a well established out of school childcare provider in Gateshead. It has been operating for over 22 years, serving more than 200 children daily, aged between 3 and 16. The organization runs across four school locations and has built strong community trust over time. Its services include breakfast clubs, after school care, and holiday programs, making it an essential support system for working families. This strong foundation is a key strength, but it also means maintaining quality and staff stability is critical. So, coming to the next slide, which includes pistol analysis, it has external factors. Uh, From a political perspective, government funded childcare increases demand, but funding is often lower than actual delivery costs. Economically, the cost of living crisis and rising wages are putting pressure on both families and providers. Socially, there is growing demand due to working parents, especially in dual income and single parent households. Overall, these factors create both opportunities for growth and financial challenges for the organization. And coming to the next slide, which includes external environment in patient analysis, uh, technologically, parents now expect real time communication, and platforms like Tapestry are becoming standard. Legally, strict regulations such as EYFS, GDPR, and safeguard laws require full compliance, which increases operational complexity. And environmentally, there is increased demand for sustainable childcare providers, creating an opportunity for differentiation. So, while technology and stability offer growth opportunities, compliance requires add pressure to daily operations. And the next slide includes the SWOT analysis. The SWOT analysis gives a clear picture of internal and external factors. Strengths include Lamsley, strong reputation, experienced staff, and community trust. While weaknesses includes like communication gaps, limited career progression, and insufficient staff hours. Opportunities include digital transformation, government funding, and sustainability trends. However, threats such as high staff turnover, competition from schools, and financial pressures pose serious risks. This analysis highlights that internal workforce issues are key area needed attention. From the next slide, my friend is going to take over.
Now coming to the retention challenge. To understand our strategic path forward, we must first address the elephant in the room, that is the retention crisis. Currently, the early year sectors is facing a staggering 24% annual turnover rate. At Lamsey Childcare, this isn't just a HR metric, like it is a direct threat to our operational continuity and most importantly the consistency of the care for like over 200 plus children we serve daily. And now coming to the impact, the high turnover risks our Ofsted ratings and focuses us into a reactive recruitment cycle, which is both expensive and disruptive. Now coming to the next slide, that is root causes and staff dissatisfaction. Like our internal audit revealed like four critical vulnerabilities that are driving staff away. The first one is career stagnation. Our level 3 plus staff feel like they have nowhere left to grow. And the second one is insufficient hours. Many are forced to find second jobs because of their contracts, like as they don't provide full working week. Then the third one is communication gaps. A breakdown in cascading information create like safeguarding risk and team frustrations. And the fourth one is decision exclusion. Like our frontline team, the ones doing the hard work, feel left out of the planning processes. Now coming to the other slide, that is theoretical frameworks for retention. We aren't just guessing how to fix this. Our strategy is rooted in established organizational psychology. We are applying two core frameworks to bridge the gap between having a job and having a career. The first one is self-determination theory, where first we look at determination theory for the staff member to intrinsically motivated. They need three things, that is autonomy, competence, and relatedness. Decision Currently our decision exclusion kills autonomy and career stagnation, blocks the feeling of competence by giving staff a noise and a clear promotion path. We move them from being employees to being invested partners. And the second one is Khan engagement theory. Like we apply Kant's engagement theory, which focuses on meaningfulness, safety, and availability. When communication is fragmented, staff don't feel psychologically safe because they lack the data we needed to do their jobs well. When they are stressed about the money due to insufficient hours, they lack the availability to fully engage with the children. And our goal is to fix these structural issues so our team can bring their best selves to work every single day. Like from now, one of my colleagues is going to continue.
I'm going to take the recommendations. And my name is Ganesh. My student ID is 24062031. There is 5 recommendations we got. And the first one is internal communications. Second one is career progression. The third one is staff voice mechanisms. And the fourth one is contracted hours and workforce. And the fifth one is related to digital and environmental. Coming to the next slide. The first one is strengthen the internal communications. For a team, a strong internal communication is the backbone of any effective team. This recommendation focuses on making communication consistent, structured, and reliable. And the key points are currently the communications gap can lead to missed information, especially around the safeguarding updates or parent communications. To address this, we propose 3 simple but high impact tactics. The first one is weekly huddles. This include a short 15-minute briefing before all sessions, and these ensure everyone is aligned on priorities for the day. Keeps communication quick, focused, and routine rather than reactive. And the second thing is digital platform. Introduce a staff app to log into parent communications. This creates a central record, no more relying. This is no more relying on memory or information, informal messages, and it improves accountability and transparency across the team. The third one is standard protocols. Set clear mandatory communication rules during staff induction. Ensure consistency, especially for the new staff. The timeline is week 1 to 2, select the app and train the staff, and week 3 to 4, begin weekly hurdles, and after month 2, uh, fully integrate into daily operations. Its cost and value is very low cost. It's around 15 to 30 per month, and only requires about 50 minutes per week per staff member, and high return in terms of reduced errors and better coordination. And key performance indicators and impact are: aim for 100% attendance in weekly huddles, and zero missed safeguarding or parent messages. Ultimately, this builds strong teamwork and increase parent trust. The transition line is: while communication improves day-to-day operations, the next recommendation focuses on long-term staff growth and retention. Coming to the next slide, the recommendation two, it develop career progression. It focuses on develop career progression and frameworks. One of the biggest drivers of staff retention is clear career progression. Without it, motivation and engagement can decline. So, this recommendation focuses on giving staff a clear pathway for development and growth. Uh, the two main tactics include promote level 4 by 5 qualifications, encourage staff to upskill through Department for Education funded programs, help staff feel invested in and supported. And the second thing is separate PDRs from appraisals. Shift professional development reviews away from performance valuation. And the next one is focus them on aspirations, career goals, and personal growth. And the career pathway explanation includes level 3 educator to senior practitioner, and then finally the room leader or deputy. This visual pathway helps staff clearly see their future opportunities. Cost and timeline include it's a kind of a moderate cost, but much of the training is funded. And main investment is staff time during study. The timeline is about 6 to 12 months for meaningful progression. The key performance indicators and outcomes include: target 20% of level 3 staff enrolled in advanced qualifications within the first year, and expected results are reduced staff turnover, strong internal leadership pipeline, more skilled and confident workforce. The key message include: this isn't about qualifications, it's about creating a culture where staff see future within the organization. The transition line: alongside growth opportunities, it's equally important that staff feel heard and valued. That leads to our third recommendation. Coming to the next slide, the recommendation number 3: introduce staff voice mechanisms. It's employees who in that employees who feel heard, more engaged, more motivated, and more likely to stay. The key points are: this recommendation focuses on creating structured ways to staff to share feedback and influence the decisions. So the three initiatives are: consultative forums, quarterly meetings with representative staff, a platform to raise operational concerns and ideas. And the next one is anonymous surveys. Regular pulse surveys conduct regular pulse surveys, allow honest and safe feedback without fear of judgment. And the third one is practitioner planning. Involve staff directly in curriculum and resource decisions, empower them, and increase ownership. The timeline includes about 1 to 2 months and to launch the first survey, and month three hold the first consultative forum. The cost and resources include a minimal. It includes a kind of a minimal financial cost, around 2 hours per month of management time to review feedback and respond. And key performance indicators. It can achieve over 80% of response rate on surveys, implement at least one staff suggested idea each quarter, and its expected outcomes are increased autonomy and job satisfaction, lower resignation rates, and stronger team culture. And this approach ensures staff not just a part of the organization but actively shaping it. To conclude, this three recommendations: strengthening communication, supporting career progression, and amplifying staff voice work together to create a more engaged, efficient, and sustainable workforce. That's the end of my time, and my colleague will take over from this.
Hi, I'm Naveen. I'm also speaking about the recommendations. I I speak about the fourth recommendation. This recommendation improving staff hours and workforce planning. Uh, Many childcare trainers experience a financial insecurity because of low wages and contract hours. Lamesley Childcare should review staffing structures, workforce planning to provide more stable contracts where possible. Providing predictable hour and improving shift planning would increase the employee security and reduce turnover. This would also benefit the organization by reducing recruitment cost, minimizing reliance on temporary staffs, and maintaining continuity of care of children and parents. Go to the next recommendation. Fifth recommendation: invest in digital environmental questioning. In this recommendation, parents increasingly expecting a child care provides to use digital system that improve communication and learning updates. La- Lamesley Childcare could invest in digital learning and journal and parent communication apps to strengthen engagement with families and improve operational efficiency. And alongside digital development, the organization could adopt more environmentally sustainable practices such as reducing paper usage and recycling invitations and energy efficient resources. These changes would encourage the organization repetition and support long-term sustainability goals and strengthen competitive position with the childcare sector. These are all the five recommendations. Then next slide, my friend will talk about. Thank you.
Hello, guys. So I'm going to talk about the costed recommendations of the staff qualifications. So for the EYFS, that is early years foundation stage, statutory framework requires that at least 50% of the staff must hold a level 2 qualifications that ensures a minimum standard of competence across the workforce. This sets the legal baseline for our safe and effective childcare provision. When it comes to the current status, Lemsley currently has 41% of staff without a formal qualification, which means only 59% meet the minimum requirements. Although compliant, this highlights a significant opportunity for the improvement in staff capability and consistency. when coming to the opportunity for upskilling, this 41% through level 2 and level 3 qualifications would highly enhance the staff confidence, competence, and quality of practices. A more qualified workforce directly improves learning outcomes, which safeguards reliability and overall service quality. The impact on workforce stability that states staff who receives training and development are more likely to stay with the organization due to increased job satisfaction and career progression. This reduces the turnover and strengthens the team cohesion and finally builds more stable workforce. The impact of organizational reputation is a highly qualified team enhances Lemsley's credibility with parents and Ofsted that positions the organization as a highly quality provider. This can improve the inspection outcomes and attract more families. Coming to the next slide, that is the training cost and funding strategy. So uh, the level 3 early years educator qualification is an 18-month blended program covering child development, safeguarding, and practical assessments. This ensures staff gain in both theoretical knowledge and hands-on competence. The commercial cost would be of £2,500 per person. The standard market cost for this qualification is around 2,500, which can be a barrier for many children providers. This highlights the importance of using alternative funding routes. So the apprenticeship levy funding is by using the apprenticeship levy or government co-investment. LEMC only pays 5% of the total cost, which is approximately around £125 per staff member. This makes upskilling financially accessible and sustainable. The additional cost, which is paid during study time, that is the main organizational cost, is paid study time and arranging cover during training hours. This supports the staff well-being and ensures training and does not disrupt the operations. Uh, Funded training demonstrates organizational commitment to the staff development and increases loyalty and engagement. Impact on long-term capability is by investing in qualifications builds more skilled workforce capable to deliver high quality of care and meeting regulatory expectations. Coming to the next slide, that is the financial strategy of ROI. So upskilling of staff requires upfront investment in the course fees and covers staffs and management time for monitoring, mentoring. Although this is increases short-term costs, it lays a foundation for long-term savings. High turnover often forces providers to rely on agency staff, which costs around 20 to 30% more than the permanent staff. Upskilling requires turnover, which eliminates the need for expensive emergency covers. Recruitment typically costs over £1,000 per hire when accounting to the advertising and onboarding and for the induction time. So retaining staff significantly reduces these recurring expenses, and a stable, qualified workforce reduces disruptions caused by frequent inductions and training on new staffs. When it comes to the EYFS ratio optimization, higher qualified staff allows ratio to increase from 1 to 8 towards 1 is to 13 for children aged 3 and above. This means Lemsley can safely care for more children with the same number of staffs that reduces the payroll per cost per child. Improved ratios reduces the turnover and lower recruitment costs collectively within widens the organization's net profit margin. A well-qualified, stable workforce strengthens Lemsley's competitive advantage in a challenging childcare market. This supports growth and improves Ofsted outcomes and enhances the parent trust. And let's come to the conclusion. That is, Lamsley faces external pressures and internal vulnerabilities, but these are addressable through the targeted interventions. Implementing the recommendations will improve the retention, communication, staff engagement, and operational efficiency. This positions Lamsley as a proactive, resilient, and future-ready childcare provider. So here are the references. And thank you, everyone.